Hi there, Taurus. This is the Spirit Warrior with your fortnightly reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The first column is the current energy, and the first card out is the Eight of Wands. Then we have the Two of Swords, and this is followed by the Seven of Pentacles. The second column is your opportunities. As you know, I have a new channel called the Spirit Warrior Tribe, which is all about helping the warriors of the planet to live a better life. And I've just posted up a new video about what the universe wants you to do to help make the planet a better place. And in the opportunities, the first card out is the Ten of Cups. And then we have the King of Swords and the Chariot card. The third column is your opportunities. So if you haven't checked out the new channel, I'd really appreciate if you would. It really helps me out. And there's also a link. There is a link in the description to the channel and also to the newsletter. So the third column is opportunities, and we have the Ten of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Sun card. The last column is the possible outcome. And we have the Tower card. The Page of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. What an interesting last row. So the Seven of Pentacles is about making an assessment about the harvest you've created in your life. Is it good enough? Is this what I really wanted? Can I do better? Is there a different way? Is there a different crop I could grow and harvest? So all these decisions about how you're going to apply your energy in life. And the Two of Swords has you at the crossroads. It's either or decision making. Will I go this way or will I go that way? So this kind of fits in beautifully with the Seven of Pentacles. You're really a bit indecisive about which way to go, and the blindfold is stopping you from seeing the possibilities of the island in the background. So you're not seeing all the possibilities of the universe, and so you need to open up your eyes and your mind to what the universe has to offer. The Eight of Wands is a card of accelerating energy. So life is about to speed up and improve. It can also mean that there's messages coming your way. So you do need to keep your ear to the ground to not miss the important information in your life. The Knight of Pentacles clarifies the Eight of Wands. The Temperance card clarifies the Two of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles clarifies the Seven of Pentacles. And of course, we have another Five of Pentacles over here. And usually when there's a double appearance, it means the universe is saying, I meant what I said, so being quite emphatic. So indeed, it seems that you may have been disappointed with the results of your harvest, and you're feeling downtrodden and stuck out in the cold and not really being able to see a positive path forward. But the Temperance card is a card of rebalancing and alchemy and healing. So the universe is saying that you can alchemize this negative mindset in your life, that you can turn it from one thing into another. So this is kind of flipping the script and moving past this difficult times and embracing new possibilities, because the Page of Pentacles is about planting new seeds. So you're getting over the disappointment of the crop that you've grown, and now you're using the alchemy from the Temperance card and the healing and the rebalancing, and now you're ready to plant a new seed to take advantage of new opportunities that are coming your way. In the challenges, we have the Ten of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Chariot card. So often in these readings, it seems like the challenges should be the opportunities and the opportunities should be the challenges. But anyway, here we go. The King of Swords is the master of his mind. He's decisive. He is very clear thinking, and he's ready to take action. And so this says that as you alchemize the discomfort and move past not being able to see new alternatives in life, you're ready to be decisive and take action. And the Chariot card is a card of movement. You're ready to take the driver's wheel of your life and drive it across the river and take charge and drive towards the success that this promises. So this really is a big bonus for you here, Taurus. This is really showing you, get ready to move on, get ready to embrace success. And the Ten of Cups says, the happy ever after story is yours. So we're moving from disappointment and sadness towards happiness and joy. And this really is a major shift around in your life, isn't it? The Ten of Cups is clarified by the Five of Swords. And we have another Five of Swords over here. The Ten of Pentacles clarifies the King of Swords. And the Six of Wands clarifies the Chariot card. That is amazing. So the Five of Swords is a card of conflict and conquest. There's certainly been difficult times. There may have been an argument, fight, or this can be a confusing mindset in your mind. So there's all these competing thoughts about, oh, I'm not good enough and I always fail and no, never works out for me. And really, the universe is saying that it's time to move past those negative times, particularly those negative mindsets, because the promise forward is truly amazing, really. So the Ten of Pentacles is a legacy. You've built a castle, you've got friends and family, you've got a lush garden and your beautiful dogs, and life is looking pretty bloody good. And so, as you move past the conflict of your mind and the negative mindset, good times are starting to roll into your life. And the Six of Wands confirms this, as this is a card of victory and success. So one card of victory and success on top of another really is a sensational outcome for you, Taurus. This really is looking amazingly positive for you. In the opportunities, we have the Ten of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Sun card. So the Ten of Wands is an end of a cycle, and it is confirming that you've struggled and you've battled and you haven't really been able to see where you're going in life, but it signifies the tough times are over. And this kind of fits in with the Five of Swords. It's time to end the conflict of your mind, or even if there's a physical conflict in your life that has caused turmoil and disruption, now is the time to walk away. Now is the time to embrace new possibilities, because the Sun card says that love, joy, happiness, enthusiasm, exhilaration, and all the amazing possibilities of the universe are heading your way, Taurus. Good news. The Ten of Wands is clarified by the Two of Pentacles. The Five of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Swords. That figures, doesn't it? And the Hermit card clarifies the Sun card. So the Knight of Swords with the Five of Swords really does say that this conflict and contest and conquest have been going on for some time. It's been keeping you awake at night, and it's been really difficult to shake. And this has really been holding you back, and this is why you feel this negative mindset of the Five of Pentacles, because these negative thoughts and negative situations are really holding you back. And when these situations exist, it tends to pull our life out of balance, doesn't it? It alters the equilibrium of our life towards a negative and darkness. And the Two of Pentacles says now is the time to rebalance your life. And this can be a work-life balance. This can be a relationship balance. this can be a giving and taking situation. So do you give enough or do you take too much? So there needs to be some sort of rebalancing. And the Hermit card is a card of inner wisdom. So you have been in the cave and you have been learning about how you feel and developing self-knowledge and self-wisdom. And now the universe is giving you the star and the lantern to shine a path forward. So through these dark times, as you navigate this path through dark times towards the light of the sun, you have the guidance of the Hermit card to show you the place that you need to be, the place that you want to be, which is the Chariot and the Six of Wands and the Sun card, because that is full of blessings, success and victory. In the outcome, we have the Tower card, the Page of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So the Page of Swords can be new information or new ideas coming your way. So you need to be open to the idea of new thoughts and new situations. I feel the Five of Pentacles with the Tower card is, the universe is saying that you're stuck in this negative mindset at the moment. It's been holding you back and you really can't see the light of the sun. And the universe is definitely saying here that if you can't move out of this mindset, if you can't shift it, then you will receive a Tower card moment. So, of course, the Tower doesn't have to be all brimstone and mayhem and everything going wild. It can be an epiphany or an aha moment. So maybe this is what the Page of Swords is saying, is that you need to be open to this epiphany that may come and show you that there is a better path in life than trudging through the snow of the Five of Pentacles. So Taurus, really, the decision is yours. You can stay and remain stuck in this Five of Pentacles energy. So Taurus, the decision really is yours. You can try and remain stuck in this Five of Pentacles energy, and sometimes, we get comfortable in that energy. We say, oh, this is our lot in life and things are never going to get any better. Or, and this is the risk, is the universe will turn your life upside down and shake the negativity out of you. And this will allow you to move towards the sun and the victory and success of these two cards in the second row. So, Taurus, what's it going to be? It's not a very hard decision, is it? Of course, I'm a Taurus, so this definitely applies to me. Maybe my life's about to get shaken up. Right, the Tower card is clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Eight of Swords clarifies the Page of Swords. And the Two of Cups clarifies the Five of Pentacles. So, the Eight of Swords says that you're bound by your own thoughts and blindness to the two different paths in life. You're stuck on the one path, and that is the Five of Pentacles. You're trudging down the snowy path, but now you need to cut away the blindfold and the bindings to allow you to embrace new possibilities. And the Ace of Swords signifies there is a new path. There is a path to cutting away the negativity, to opening up your mind to a clear and inspired path. And this is the promise of victory. So, Taurus, there's three cards of victory and success here. I don't think you can do any better than that. Now really is the time to embrace the positivity of these three cards and the Sun card, because life is really about to get a whole lot better for you. And the Two of Cups, of course, can be a new romantic relationship. There really are no other love cards in this situation, but it could mean that this Five of Pentacles situation is a relationship that is bringing you down and holding you back. But that really is kind of an out of left field interpretation. So the Two of Cups, when it's not in a romantic energy. It can be a new friendship, a new partnership. It can be an intensifying of your current relationship, and it can be an improving relationship with yourself. So, and this is quite possible with the Five of Pentacles, that you start to feel more self-love and self-worth. And that really is the beginning of embracing the Sun card and the warmth it brings, and the success of the Chariot, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So really, it's all happening here, Taurus. It's looking amazing for you. We'll draw one last card, which is the overarching energy for the reading. And it is the Fool card. The universe is operating on all cylinders today, isn't it? The Fool card is the promise of new beginnings. It's saying it's time to take a leap in to the unknown. It's time to explore new possibilities and new opportunities in life. So it's time to get out of the snow. It's time to leave the pain and suffering of the conquest and conflict behind, and get out of this Nine of Swords negative energy and see a new path from the Eight of Swords. And now is the time to get ready for an amazing new life. This has happened a couple of times before. Everything's looking rosy, and out pops the Three of Swords. I think the universe has got a sixth sense of humour, don't you? So the Three of Swords is pain, sorrow and anguish. Just when we were looking like life is really tripping along, out comes the Three of Swords. So the feeling I get is that this pain and suffering is really deep within you. And if you let it, it will hold you back. This is like the handbrake of life. You know, everything's starting to steam along beautifully, and there's all this amazing positive energy, and the universe is saying, if you don't shift, I will shift it for you. But there is this really persistent negativity. So this may be a very long-held pain and suffering. It may even be trauma. And so it seems to be that it continues to be an underlying pain in your life. And the feeling I get is that it's time to pull the swords out of the heart, that they've been stuck in your heart for so long and they've become part of your persona. And it really has been a stumbling block to your life. And now is the time to pull them out from your heart. And this may require some healing, because if it's been sitting there for a long time, sometimes you need a little bit of help to process this pain and suffering, because sometimes this can be inflicted by somebody, and it may still be somebody in your life. So those situations, sometimes you may need some guidance, some support. So maybe a friend or a counsellor or some sort of other help that helps you process how this situation became about. And it may require forgiveness and healing. And so you need to be gentle with yourself with this, because it's very easy to blame yourself and say, I just can't deal with this, and life is tough and I don't know how to handle it. So, of course, you can ask the universe, you can ask for guidance and healing, but you may also want to seek help on the earthly plane. So that's a bit of a downer at the end of this reading, isn't it? But that can be a positive thing as well. Now is the time to deal with this. Now is not the time to keep brushing it under the carpet. Now is the time to say, I'm ready. I'm ready for healing, and I'm ready to move on. And that would be a really positive step, wouldn't it, Taurus? I hope you liked that reading. Give me a like and subscribe so you can catch me next time. I send you much love, joy, peace and happiness. And this is the Spirit Warrior signing out. Ciao.